Take a deep dive.
Rabbit Hole
Podcast.
Probably.
What should you do before opening your door when you've parked? Answer A, check your phone. Check how much petrol there is in the car. Check your reflection.
Check and see if the Chupacabra is sitting here waiting for you.
Make sure your butt blocker is in.
Welcome everyone to the
Speaking of
RabbitHole
Chupacabra,
Podcast.
There it is.
Have we started?
I was waiting for a perfect
Started
moment,
with
and right
that.
there it was. I've been recording for the last 5 minutes. But,
Same.
welcome everybody to the RabbitHole Podcast. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing all right.
Look, everyone's here. What the
Everyone's
fuck?
here. We have a full desk. Lynx is actually in his bed and not taking his shit in the cup. But,
Whose cup did he take a shit in?
yours.
What did I miss while I was gone?
What the fuck?
He also got
What?
he also
Clean
got
that now.
in
Jeez.
phases. You might want to clean off your chair. There might be some fur left over
Oh, well.
because you know
We
cat
can
shed
clone
and
Lynx with
that
that.
one.
Save that.
That
Save that. We can
yes,
clone
you
him.
save it. Or
What-
that way
what do
we
you need
can
to clone?
clone Lynx once he gets lost up his. But let's not go there.
God.
But hello, ladies and beans. It is us once again. We're back here with another fantastic little story for you today. As we stated before, why are we talking about Chupacabra at the very top of it? Because today we are talking about the Chupacabra. We done the episode of the Skinwalker. What was it? 2 episodes ago? 2 or 3 episodes ago?
Three, because I was there for that.
3 episodes ago. We were 3 episodes ago. We done that one, and so I guess we'll do it in threes, marking of the Trinity. You know, and having fun with it. You got we done the. I just said it's not, the Skinwalker. Now Chupacabra. 3 episodes down the line, you'll get the one about the Wendigo. But today,
When do you go?
we're going to places all over because of Chupacabra. Even though for us, well, for a few of us that living here in the States, we've heard the stories coming out of Mexico. But this creature goes all over the place. Am I right or wrong? There's a lot of sightings around the world for the Chupacabra. And on top of everything, I forgot to even say who we even are. Ladies and beans, we are joined by the beautiful faces by LynxParadox, Rusticii, FazeTheFox, Nerocool, and RemoriDesu, and I am MrMaco. Welcome in. Now, has anyone around the table heard anything or seen anything about the Chupacabra before?
I actually haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't had no idea what it is.
Nero?
I know. Well, yeah, I used to be really into fucking cryptozoology and all the freaking cryptids. So, yeah.
Oh,
I know a decent amount.
decent amount. Okay. Rusty?
I know hardly anything.
You look like you're dead.
I am dead.
He needs
Just
ass.
inside.
He needs ass to mouth resuscitation.
You need one of my caffeine things I'm getting?
I'm on it. I'll be there in a second.
No.
Oh, God.
You said a fuck
Across the
over.
world.
We just suddenly hear Remori drops, and we're just gonna hear. Zzz.
Oh God.
Lynx, have you heard anything about the El Chupacabra before?
Not that much.
Not that much. Okay. well,
You literally live just north of where it originated.
I know.
Yeah, but like the only
still.
okay. To be fair, the only reason why I've heard about the fucking Chupacabra is because of Phineas and Ferb.
I was waiting for you to say Scooby Doo.
but no, he's not a part of
no,
the great
Phineas and
generation of
Ferb.
Scooby-Doo.
I know
Phineas
about
and Ferb
Scooby-Doo.
is what
Honestly, that
introduced.
might be my first exposure.
Did you say the Phineas and Ferb or Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, good. Like, goddamn.
I'm sorry.
My first exposure to marshmallows was in Adventure Time. Dear God.
Because the Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Mom! Either way.
Bah, bah.
Anyway. Now, let's get into the story.
What happened to Nero?
He died.
I don't know.
He turned into a nugget and then just doo-doo-doo.
let's
A
get in
Nero Nugget.
the terrifying tale of El Chupacabra.
Oh.
Whilst too many people the term Chupacabra might not mean anything, for many parts of the world, it speaks in the image of one of the most deadly creatures ever thought up. A creature of immense legend. The story of what constitutes a Chupacabra, or indeed if there is any truth to their potential existence, has changed many times over the course of history. In this simple guide, we'll take a look at what makes the story so believable, and why so many people have spent all these years discussing the unique legend of the creature. So,
That's crazy, man.
looking at some photos here, it looks like a feral dog.
It looks like a
Look
feral
at the
dog with
blue-
the most blue
Girl-
eyes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Throw him up
It's like
on
as-
the
As
impost.
blue as Phase.
Oh, well.
And, like,
Whoa.
Phase
Is it
is Chupacabra.
What the shit?
Wait, Remori's half Chupacabra. Look at that eye.
fuck, he is! Wait a minute, so are you bitch, so is Rusty!
Wait.
We're half
now,
brothers.
Wait. Now
This
Explains
Like-
why
Wait,
evolution. Oh,
wait,
Jesus.
Open your eyes.
That's-
So are you!
Bro, Mako, we're fucked.
We fucked. These motherfuckers about to gang.
I mean,
Oh,
hey, I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say like you said wait, you said hey Remori, you're F Chupacabra. It's like, well, it makes sense. The name is Goat Sucker.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Well, there we go.
And it's already devolved. We're already only 10 minutes into the recording, and we're already devolved into this. Either way, in this article, we'll be trying to open the discussion on UFO insight about the history of the creature, and whether there might actually be something here worth discussing. Although too many the story and the mythology of the creature, mythology, whatever, mythology. But either way, of the creature is simply unbelievable. Some people swear by it. If you're unsure of what the Chupacabra is supposed to be, then this will hopefully help you get some grounding on one of the most outrageous, terrifying stories that has ever existed. As far as the legendary creatures go, few are more terrifying than this blight on the nature. We'll hopefully help people decide for themselves if this creature has any historical merits, of whether it's just another urban myth that has grown over the years. Try and come up with your own conclusion, and hopefully you'll never meet one to confirm or debunk it. So come up with your own ideas, ladies and beans, and leave a comment down in the down below, or you can email us at TheRabbitHolePodcast@gmail.com. I completely forgot that that's still a thing.
Is that
Oh,
a thing?
yeah.
Yes,
I
it is.
forgot that was a thing entirely. When you started talking, I was like, what are you reading? What am I missing? Feel free to email
Boss is an
us.
idiot.
In the email we forgot existed.
I
So
really
hopefully
did
none of
forget
you sent one
completely
beforehand.
existed. I'm probably
Otherwise,
I'm probably
sorry.
gonna go on there and there's like 50 fucking hate letters or like, fuck you.
You haven't responded to my newsletter. This is a whole new Stan versus Eminem. Just you wait, motherfucker.
You just open the first one. The first one goes, "Hi, Dave." Like,
Hi,
huh?
Dave.
Hi.
So, anyone else on this article with me right now?
Yeah,
I am.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
you
why when you started talking about email, I was like, what are you reading?
All right, like, I'm wanting our listeners and viewers to discuss things with us as well,
Agreed.
because
The email's a good idea. We will remember it this time.
You will
I
yes.
swear.
and I'm gonna try. I need to go on there and fix it up to where all six of us have access to it. So all six.
I was gonna
of us
say, if
can
you need me
pop
to
it up.
manage it too, I can.
Yeah.
I mainly look at the comments on our fucking YouTube, so if you want to go there, I can respond.
There's just one thing that really drives me nuts is when, like, even though we have had no contact with this person in probably 6 to 7 months, but yet they comment every now and then. I guess I can't be a part of the podcast, can I? Huh?
I know.
what?
I saw that. I'm like, bitch.
Like, what?
We already got a full roster. I'm sorry, but we have a full roster.
They were here for the very first episode, and I think they streamed it.
No, that was Kitty. That was
Little Cat.
Little Cat. Yeah.
No, this is okay.
Forgot about them.
Yeah, that was Little Cat.
That was Little Cat who streamed it. It wasn't him.
Okay. Well, either way.
No, it was Ross from Twitch.
Whoa.
The freaking bot.
It was
Haas, not Ross.
Haas.
Oh, it's Haas?
It's
I was like,
Haas.
just imagine the bots commenting on our videos. I guess I can't be part of the podcast, can I?
I mean, we were just talking about them too, so in a way.
That's great. Well, either way, I don't like Remori or Phase. Which one of you guys want to take over from? So the story goes.
I can take over for this next section.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm opening the beer.
So the story goes. The main history of this unique creature is that it was a legendary creature which wandered various parts of the Americas. The most common first sighting of said beast was supposed to have come from the Puerto Rico region. The name itself, Chupacabra, actually translates to Remori in Spanish. I'm sorry, it translates to goatsucker in Spanish.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'll give you a goat to suck on.
Yimitsu is now a goat. He's a goat chimkin.
Just put some horns on his chimkin.
Oh God, no.
This is what it's supposed to be. What it's supposed to be incredibly good at: pairing and wiping out livestock. Numerous unexplained deaths have been found in the past of animals which have been killed and had their blood sucked out of them entirely, left behind merely as a carcass of dry blood. Most common meal for the Chupacabra, then, is the goat, as the name implies. The physical ideology of the creature depends on where you are from and who you listen to. Some say it was the size of a small grizzly bear, with spines from the neck to the base of its tail. Others picture it as something akin to an alien, an E.T. type creature with large bug-like eyes and claw-like hands.
So the spine going from the neck to the tail, honestly, me? Because you can see my fucking spine.
Oh, you have an outward-facing spine?
Yes, I do, and it's fucking terrifying if I take my shirt off. That's why nobody looks at my back, and I always wear a shirt, no matter what the occasion is. Even if I'm soaking
I've
fucking
seen
wet.
You topless before.
You want to? No, fuck.
I think I might have joined.
He hasn't even drank
You
yet.
were hanging out. Rocco, I'm pretty sure you were hanging out in a fucking VC. I joined and you threw on your camera. I'm like, why the fuck is your shirt off?
Okay, listen. I still hid from you though.
I know you did, but like, why? Why would you turn on your camera?
I was trying to show you something that was in the room, not me.
Put a shirt on first. I was traumatized.
And you know what's really fun? I wasn't wearing pants either.
Exactly. I got fucking traumatized.
Hey, you're legal, so it's fine.
That's not fine with me. No, this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago when he had COVID.
Yeah.
I just joined him, and he's sitting there in the dark with no shirt on and apparently no pants.
You're just full-blown naked.
I was confined to one fucking room for 10 days.
Put a shirt on before you put a fucking camera on. You
Fuck
bitch.
you, alright? We're close enough. You ought to be able to see your brothers naked. Wait.
I don't want to.
Brother.
This isn't Alabama. That one. Sorry. That one.
There's no way to bring that.
Topic.
There's no way to segue back onto the story. So I'm just gonna.
Absolutely not.
No, there is. No, there is. Because
what do you mean there is?
Rustic was an eyewitness to my spine.
Speaking of
No, it
eyewitnesses,
wasn't.
the earliest eyewitness reports come from 1995 in Puerto Rico, and since they had been heard in locations, and since then they have been heard in locations such as Chile, Maine, and even places like Russia.
Could you imagine a
God, man.
Russian
The fucking radiated
Chupacabra?
I
chupacabra.
think it's just called Chewbacca then.
Chewbacca?
Wait, Druid, it looks like if a German Shepherd and a Great Dane had a baby.
Oh God! And they were hairless like a cat.
Bliet.
Alright.
However, the majority of sightings tend to be limited in their credibility and usually turn out to be hoaxes or extremely circumstantial evidence. One common sighting has been a creature known as a candid, who has been infected by the mange condition. However, they tend to have varying styles depending on what culture you look into. But yes, it very much looks like a demonic-looking dog.
It's a very.
The Hellhound.
Hell dog.
It's a shaven. Imagine. Okay. To give an analogy, imagine if we held down Lynx and shaved his body from head to toe.
And then made him really, really, really stretchy.
Really stretched out.
Really stretchy.
We're like, I'm sorry, we have to do this.
Do it for the stream, man. Or not stream.
It's
Do
okay.
it for the podcast.
Do it for the podcast,
Lynx.
man. Shave it
worry.
off.
Wait,
You gotta
We'll
make
be back on later.
Oh my
We'll be
God,
back on
Lynx,
later. Don't
Lynx,
worry.
you gotta make a minx version of yourself.
Imagine that,
there you go.
but a dog.
Oh God.
Oh my God, no.
It's actually very similar to that, but a dog.
But a dog.
What a dog.
Bulldog.
Lynx, you gotta make a minx cat version of yourself.
Oh God.
The hairless cat.
Oh,
No.
the Sphinx.
Is it a
And they
sphinx?
I heard of
Zombies.
minx, and I did not know what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just rhyming things with Lynx at this point.
Links and links and finks and things.
Did I break part of my headset? I think I did.
Hey, thanks.
Well,
Let's go.
according to
Knocking on
who you
this
speak to and read, there are two different kinds of the
This
chupacabra.
part up here.
What
You're
the
an
fuck?
idiot.
One is a candid form. One is a more of a reptilian nature. The creature itself has more than 2,000 alleged sightings across multiple countries, so it's hard to know if you are dealing with lots of different creatures or just lots of cultures using their own boogeyman stories and putting them into one location. Regardless, there is more than one explanation for this unique creature, depending on what parts of the world that you go and read about.
Why were you so angry during
Oh,
that?
grab
What the
that.
fuck?
Oh my God.
I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I was just debunking. I was just getting angry. I don't know.
Why are you so angry? What the fuck, man?
that one I just got.
Angie.
For some reason, when I'm angry, I read better. So let me. But however, in the majority of the sightings in the USA, it's put down to being weak coyotes that are beginning to struggle and are unable to go and take on real opposition. Hence why they go for livestock. Another reason why this is so common because what the fuck is that word?
Sarcopted. Scabial. Scabier? Scabier.
A parasitic condition, excuse me, that leaves animals with tougher skin and less fur. It's common in the U.S. So far, there's the United States has a condition that turns your animals into hairless demons.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
Skinless would be pretty
skinless, that's
fucking crazy.
No, if you're going skinless demons, then you have you've had your dick snipped.
Circumcised. I was just literally just saying the same thing.
The first ever sightings which are recorded do come from Puerto Rico,
Wait,
as we
skip the
mentioned
third.
above. Oh, did I?
Yeah, in Mexico, the most common animal mistaken
yeah.
for the chupacabra is the Mexican hairless dog. These are common misconceptions that people tend to make and ruin the accuracy of sightings. Meaning that a large chunk of chupacabra story come from Mexico are discredited.
discredited because it is fake. Just like
What?
I
What
was
are you
waiting
looking
to
at
see
me?
what segue you were going to try and make, and then I realized
just-
you were going blank, and then I realized I was blank.
it's not that I was going
What are you
blank.
looking at me for?
Is that what I would have said would have been really sad, so I stopped myself.
No, say it, do
No.
it. Do it.
I want to know it
I
now.
was
Do it.
just like Rustic.
Yeesh.
Wait, what was the segue?
He
I
called you
completely forgot it.
fake.
I mean, I preferred my thing. Right?
Or sorry, Rustic's happiness.
Exactly there. That's better.
That's where I was going. That's but
I feel like he doesn't
you
even
need
fake that.
to talk to somebody.
I
You need therapy.
no.
Yes.
You need weed.
I am
Yes,
fine.
I agree.
I-
Yes,
I what?
you need weed.
Weed.
Okay with that one. I'm coming down to California.
I'm
Let me
gonna-
get this right. First, you told me to go to therapy, and since I didn't want to go to therapy, you're recommending drugs.
Yes.
Weed is not a drug. It is an herb.
I mean, yeah, it's
Still a drug.
It's not a drug.
Narcotic.
Well, I think
It's
it's drugs.
classified as a drug.
Yeah.
Narcotics are drugs.
It's a narcotic.
Fuck off. But if that's the case, then alcohol is a drug.
It is.
It is.
Marco's entire life just got like destroyed.
And here we see Mako being destroyed within half a second. His
Marco's like
life
entire
was
concept of reality was just kink.
Drugs are substances that change the person's mental or physical state,
Which includes things like sugar.
which is
Sugar
basically
also a drug.
everything.
Sugar is also a drug.
Sugar is also a drug. Yeah.
Caffeine.
Caffeine
If
is a
that's the
drug.
goddamn case, then the air that we breathe is also a drug.
You're just being an idiot now.
No. Because sometimes that air can really fuck you up. Just ask me 2 weeks ago.
Mako, that's a virus.
Fuck off.
So much like Marco's view, the next subject is mistaken issues. According to who you speak to and read, there are two different types of Chupacabra.
We just read.
One is a candid form.
Hey,
one
hey,
is
hey,
more
hey,
of a reptilian
hey,
We just
nature.
read this one.
We've already read this entire thing. You're a whole, like,
Wait, what?
spot
Yeah.
back.
Oh, whoops! I scrolled up. No! Damn it! Okay. Now that we're gonna limit Mako's testimony because it's a load of shit,
God damn it.
now we're on to the subject of does that limit the quantity of her testimony? Ever so slightly, you would imagine, according to Benjamin Radford, the author of 2011 book Tracking the Chupacabra, states that the eyewitnesses, or witness, Madeline Tolentino, believed, I probably pronounced this so wrong, believed that the events of species were actually taking place around her. However, this is not to say that we necessarily believe either side. We just wish to present the information as and when we can, with these important distinctions being very useful evidence.
Listen.
Do you want me to keep going or no?
Just listen. Listen for a moment, okay? I know that
Water's
these
a drug.
I know that these things are drugs. I'm still on this. I know that the things are drugs. But sometimes
Much like Mako's conspiracy theories.
listen, sometimes I like to play as the idiot to get a good laugh. And is it not a good laugh?
It was really funny.
See?
Yeah.
If you can't make fun of yourself, you're not allowed to make fun of anyone else.
But Mako, the thing is, we legit
Water's
knowing
a
you,
drug, man.
We legitimately believe that you're an idiot.
That's good. That
Yeah.
means you're playing right into my hand. Now,
I mean, it's
go
it's
a
not
little
that
lower.
hard. What the fuck are you doing?
But
Mako wants you to bite the hand that feeds you.
exactly. Yeah. But no, you seriously do need a therapist and or drugs. I don't care
Debatable.
which. But
By the way, to anybody listening, we do not condone the use of drugs.
Except for
Please
that
do
sweet,
not do.
except for that sweet
Please.
Mary J. Smoke it if you're legal.
You know you're gonna get banned off of YouTube.
No, I'm not. It's
No, we
As long as
won't
it's
get
not
banned.
Still
promoting
illegal
anything
federally.
It might be, but there
Which
are
is-
there are plenty of other voices around.
Make sure you follow your own laws, okay?
Yeah, follow your own laws. Make sure it's and you know what? Give to the what is that thing going on right now? The fuck, where they're trying to get people out of jail for non-violent crimes such as marijuana possession.
Yeah.
Especially in states where it's now legal. Get those people out.
Hashtag Oregon.
Oregon legalized everything. You guys are fucking whack.
Up to
Yeah,
a
we
certain
are.
amount.
I don't condone by anything Oregon's government does, because I'm not a dumbass.
I still want some Mary J. But yeah,
My friend has a giant freaking clump of weed brownies.
fuck yeah.
Lump?
But those are really fucking good. And you
Yeah, it became a clump when he moved. It all got wet, squish.
Nice.
But like, dude, we need to do our idea that, or we was talking, or I was talking before we recorded today how we need to go up to the Klondike up in Canada and do some gold mining. While we're up there, we could smoke at Mary J. While we're all.
What the fuck did I miss? I went to eat dinner and come back and this happened?
Yes.
Can you run heavy equipment?
No.
Good, I'm putting you on an excavator. Anyway, the history.
What the fuck?
Continue.
I want to see him flip the freaking excavator so bad. Oh, it's so funny. You see people get in it, they're like, yeah, this is easy. And they hit like forward and it freaking goes, wee.
And then me and you be over there with the fucking dozers trying to pull them back over.
The history. The first sighting is, as mentioned above, stated to be in March 1995, when 8 sheep were found to be dead, all of them drained of blood entirely. Alarms were raised. The investigation team found that each animal had strange puncture wounds on their chest, and eventually, Why am I hearing like grunting?
That's me. I'm sorry. I'm over here drinking.
I was like, what the? Who's wanking one while I'm reading this?
If you look over sometimes, you'll see Rusty just...
Okay, that's an old joke. Fuck off.
That's a playback to what episode?
6.
Like episode 4.
Oh god. But
That was 30 episodes ago, Rusty.
eventually it was put down to the work of a rather nasty nearby predator like a fox. Foxes don't do that. However, comparisons were quickly made with rampant cattle deaths in the southwest of America, with rapid growth over a significant period of time at this same era. Whoops. Causing rather frayed emotion across the continent. Indeed, by November 1995, a submissive... Why the fuck did I read submissive?
One second. You read submissive, but you also across the content.
What?
That's continent.
Oh, across the continent. Whoops.
You said across
Indeed.
the content,
Yo,
and then
While I was reading this, in my brain,
submissive.
I read ahead and I read the word rabbit and I went, and a submissive rabbit. And I went, wait.
Yes, I heard your name.
You said
Someone said your name.
God damn it.
God damn it, Remori. What the fuck have you been doing?
We got Remori the submissive rabbit and Lynx the submissive cat on either ends of the table.
What?
But indeed, by November
We're not acknowledging
1995, a massive
Just walked
full of
off.
rabbits, turkeys, goats, cats, dogs, horses, and cows were found obliterated. What a strong word. All with the same horrible cause of death. You were obliterated. All with the same... Why am I imagining this needs to be, like, read inside, like, a screamo voice now?
Like, what God, do I imagine
Screamo.
just a rabbit just going. You know that video of when that woman. That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. When this rabbit.
Oh my God.
And instead of an arrow, the rabbit just explodes. It's just obliterated.
And then the throwback meme back in YouTube. Damn, nature, you scary.
I seen videos like way back then. It was like dude fucking hunting rabbits with like a 50 cal.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It literally just detonate.
And the rabbits just go straight up, just go. It's a myth.
Why? Why a 50 cal? You ain't gonna just.
It's fucking America.
Fuck yeah! Come on again, let's save the motherfucking
What?
day.
All of them had the same horrible cause of death as the first animals in March. Naturally, this caused a massive panic amongst livestock experts and owners, causing numerous problems. The first sighting of the creature comes from the northern central city of Caguas.
Kagwas. I want to go to the magical city of Kagwas.
Should I hold my pinky out when I say that? A family claims
We're
that
not
the
gonna make it
creature
through
burst
this
through the
episode.
window of their child's bedroom before eviscerating
two-parter.
the child's teddy bear. It then escaped, leaving behind, I read racist meat and got so confused. Leaving behind rancid meat and a puddle of slime. That sounds like not right when it's in a kid's bedroom. Allegedly, come the end of 1995, more than 1,000 reported cases of blood loss were being cited across the region as the cause of the death for animals.
That's wild. But like in the magical place of Kagwas, I guess that's where racist meat hangs around.
They're drying it on racks and shit.
Well, I just want to point out really quick. You said the term racist, and for some reason,
What? No.
No.
Mako, no.
No.
I am
Whatever
terrified of
segment
where
this
you're
is-
going with this, okay?
Just hear me
No.
out. Hear me out. It's not racist, but rustic is countryist. Hear me out.
What does that
From
mean?
right here over, everyone's in the States. Everyone out of the States is over on that side of the table. Why?
That was pure fucking coincidence. Okay? That was pure fucking coincidence.
Notice how it's going the closest to furthest away from Mexico.
Exactly. You're going.
That was
Literally going up
pure-
the west coast, and then you jump across, go north, and then go all the way far across the world that you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that it was pure fucking coincidence.
Exit out.
What? Remori was Gal's replacement, so we put him where I put him where fucking Gal was.
And Gal was, well, technically, then that means that it went beforehand. It went.
It went
Up the
shred
way-
me phase, like before, like originally.
Yeah, it would have made
Yeah,
like this weird freaking path.
Yeah. He made this weird path at the beginning of it, and then he was like, his OCD kicked in when we got Lynx, and Remori's like, no, I can't do that, and so he so he's made a straighter path.
I feel like the answer is more like we just had to split Rusty and Remori up for the time being.
We're not gonna make it through this episode, boys.
No, we're not.
Where did you even leave behind? Oh, wait, death for animals. Okay. During the investigation of some scenes, fuck, the whole thing just got me fucked up. During the investigation of some scenes, two more than one unknown three-toed track. God damn, why is that such a hard sentence to read right there? Three-toed track was to be found leaving the area. No specific animal around these days fits with the message being given. So just what could have been? Even to this day, there's never been. Oh, fuck, what the fuck? There's never been any proof of what left those tracks behind. Many other... God damn, I'm gassy. Many other things have been explained more than Adequately. I was saying it right the first time, and then you corrected me and fucked me up. Adequately over the years, but this has always been forgotten about. What left those specific tracks? Lynx?
Well, it wasn't me. I didn't leave those tracks, I swear.
Lynx, what aren't you telling us? What'd you do?
I have 4 toes.
So he isn't the shaved, hairless, stretched out cat that we all thought he was.
Instead, he's a furred, stretched out cat, but it's in a different context.
He's in a different context, exactly.
Whenever you say stretched out cat, I just think of one of those fucking Stretch Armstrongs.
Oh my god!
I
just pick up the can. Just long.
No.
You're the bubblegum chick from Willy Wonka that they had to stretch out like taffy to try and get her to shrink.
Now I just want to grab Lynx from his head to his feet and just stretch him out.
Oh god!
Stretch.
One of the most exciting stories.
You hear that? Out of context for everybody who's not able to see this. Currently, Monko's talking about stretching out Lynx. You're welcome.
That's not my job. That's from another person.
One of the most exciting stories of recent times has been that of the captured Chupacabra found in Texas. This was captured by a couple in Radcliffe, who are certain that they had captured the creature itself. Found on Sunday night, the creature was captured by the family and stored until someone could come along and tell them what they had in their hands. Oh my god. Okay, Mako, you're gonna have to read that one. It's
what?
Someone speaking.
Wait. There
we go. That was weird.
Wait, the bill. Someone speaking. You're gonna have to use your Kentucky accent.
It fits the bill. It fits the bill all right. No hair on its back, massive claws, big teeth, and a really scary growl. Sounds like a chupacabra, right?
There you go.
Right.
Right.
Fellow resident Arlen Parma.
You should hear some of the guys that talk at work. Like there's some guys up there. It's like, I'm telling you right now, I've been up there making them barrels for about 45 minutes, and they're speaking really fast, and you can't fucking understand a goddamn word they're saying. Like, what in the shit are you trying to get across to me?
Well, I tell you, if you stop interrupting me.
I tell you what, they almost sound like fucking Boomhauer from King of the Hill. They're trying to explain to me what's going on. What the fuck are you going on about, dude? Calm the fuck down. Get off the fucking meth. But
they're fucking auctioneers.
I'll make a whiskey barrel. Somebody pump me full of heroin.
Had a drug test the other day. I passed, but it turns out the guy drug testing me used to work with my grandfather. That was a weird coincidence. Yeah, I passed. So, I'm not doing the weed. God damn it.
Win the weed.
Weed.
I ought to do it this weekend since I passed. But no, look, they drug test me next week too. I'm like, fuck.
A fellow resident, Arlen Parma, was a regular hunter of various animals for many years. He stated at first the time that the major difference between the captured creature and normal animals from around that region was the noise it made. The noise was totally different. Chupacabra itself was never truly identified, merely put under an unknown bracket of animal due to its mange.
The fuck?
That's what the Chupacabra sounds like.
Sounds like a very sad sex.
Making that sound.
It's like very sad sex.
It's too small.
It sounds like that lady.
You stubbed your toe on something.
No, it's like the sound of that lady who's stomping grapes and then she falls off and she's like,
Oh,
No.
I forgot about that.
I love that video.
I'm always terrified, like one of the people that we've talked about or made a joke about, either a meme or whatnot, is going to see this podcast for some reason one day and just be like, what the fuck? How could you dare make fun of that?
Pull me out like that.
Because it
Or
was
just give me something
funny.
like shit.
Because it's funny. We make fun of ourselves. Why can't we make fun of you?
Like it's like the little girl that like has the dog on a leash. She goes, "Go!"
Yes.
You can't do that to me. You can't just make me almost go and then go wow.
What?
Have you seen the video of the girl who like reaches up to grab a bottle of vinegar and it falls off and spills into her eyes? And she
Oh no!
and she goes, it burns.
I have not seen that video. I need to see it.
Oh my god!
Freaking Anakin Skywalker in the lava.
Just replace. You just say we need somebody with good editing to fucking replace the chick's face over top of Anakin as he's. This is a fun episode. I'm glad we got everybody here.
This is the most fucked up episode we've ever made, I think.
One of the funniest video I saw is like that guy is like an ATM and he has a beer next to him. And he's really drunk, so he's just like trying to like type stuff, like probably like take out money.
His PIN
And
number or
the beer
something.
just like falls on the fucking top, and it just foams out and just shuts him in the dick.
It does a perfect bottle flip and then just friggin' just goes right in.
Oh yeah, and it just fucking foams and just fucking geyser into his face.
All right, so science played a role in that, right? Okay, so I'm gonna say that
Good
science
segue.
did, but however, the main scientific approach for shooting down this story was that the animal appeared to have no real means of sucking blood. It's not no fucking vampire, goddamn. Fangs and the like, meaning it would be hard for it to carry out the deed that it was required for it to be the real thing. Also, I hear someone's ankle biter.
That's mine.
Okay.
Oh.
Mark.
So for many
Cheers,
people,
loud.
these stories would fall short quite quickly. It really is hard to tell what to believe. For every expert that decreases the idea. Yes, sorry, I can't fucking read. For every expert that decreases the idea, another person finds something that looks really unlike anything we found before. The sheer
Decrees, by the way.
The what?
Decrees. I didn't want to correct you and mess you up again.
The sheer weight of potential clues and needs on both sides is what makes it crazy. Let's take a look at some of the stories that have evolved since the very beginning. I'm going to give this first...
On the next episode.
On the next episode of the Robot. No, we still got... Well, if we're about halfway through our readings here. I say we read through a few of them, and then we'll come back to finish it up on the next one.
Agreed.
So we still got at least 15 more minutes. Like who all's down here in the same area as we are?
What?
Who's all the what now?
The most believable Chupacabra stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
If you want me to read one, I will try and make it as stereotypical accent as I possibly can.
Well, one takes
I'm
place.
pretty sure that would be. Wait.
What?
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 I
What was
completely
that sentence?
I don't know. Dude, like halfway through that, my brain just shut off. I'm like, oh, cool. I don't know how to speak anymore.
I don't know where I'm at. Don't know where to go.
What is life?
What is life? I mean, you both need therapists.
Nah, I'm fine.
Me?
This happened to me.
Hot brownies.
That's what we all need. Fucking
Yes, please.
legalize it. All right.
Not on a side topic.
That actually
I
fucking
had freaking caffeine vapes. I didn't know they actually made those. They're concentrated caffeine. I had them shipped to my friend's house because he wants one. And he literally was like, yeah, I'll make sure I'm home that day. He left for a week the day they were getting delivered. I'm like,
oh my god.
like, you stupid
No,
bitch.
I've actually seen some things. Dr. Pepper flavored vape.
Seen something.
I've seen something.
I've seen some shit.
His face
Boy.
just gets like terrified. I've
Dude,
seen some
okay.
shit.
I've seen
There
some
was-
shit.
Maka,
The fucking
I'm
NAM
pretty sure
flashback
they
in the
marketed
background.
one flavor as like unicorn shit or something like that.
Yes, they have. I've actually had that before. Back when I
The
used
one
to
I'm
vape.
getting is like, it's like bubble. It's like watermelon. Do you know Hubba Bubba?
Yeah.
It tastes like Hubba Bubba bubble gum, but it's
Goddamn.
caffeine concentrate.
Oh goddamn.
That's a fucking tongue twister. Goddamn. Hubba bubba bubba.
Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum.
Hubba bubba
Hubba Bubba Bubba.
Wait.
Wait, that's why I started that. That must have been it. My
You just wanted some hubba. You just wanted.
I
Some
think
hubba
that was literally just every time through my life. That was literally my favorite gum. So I would always be saying Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum.
Hubba bubba bubba gum. Hubba bubba bubba bubba.
It all comes together.
It all has come forth, and now we know a little bit more of the history of Phage the Fox.
Oh, you don't want to know that shit.
Yeah, I can speak from experience.
You don't even know that much.
I know it. I know enough.
You know enough that you both need a therapist.
I don't need a therapist.
Yeah. You need.
What?
There's always
I'm
help.
the happy voice
We're not
maker.
sponsored by them, but BetterHelp.com.
No, go. Do a different site. BetterHelp.
Suicide hotline's always there for you.
Stop it! Stop it!
What? It is. I
Yeah.
forget the exact number. It's like 1-800 and something or other.
Do you have it saved? That kind of concerns me if you have it saved.
Let's continue on with the Chupacabra story.
Who wants to go over the most believable Chupacabra stories? And
I will.
This is going to be a two-parter. I didn't expect a Chupacabra was going to be a two-parter, but we've actually just been having so much fun.
Bullshitting half the fucking time.
I mean, it's just what the podcast is. We're having fun throughout the episode while also telling a story, right?
Fair
The
enough.
name of the podcast is literally basically just means we don't fucking follow the story.
Exactly. It's a rabbit hole. And if you've signed up for this so far, you still get your story just in our terms and conditions. Why is your ears rotating?
Rotating?
What?
What? Huh?
What?
I looked at Nero and his fucking ears were fucking rotating, dude. I was just like, what are you doing over? Like you're getting sonar over there. Bing, bing, bing.
I don't know. I can see it.
Okay,
Crawling towards me.
we're going to make this.
You want it?
Who's ready for the
I tried to score
authentic
another point.
Chupacabra stories?
Yes, let's go with some most. We'll read a couple of these, and then we'll leave you all there until we come back next week to finish our story and conclusion of the El Chupacabra.
I hope I make Deadpool proud with my accent, and he doesn't disown me a second time and leave for milk again. Over the years, numerous sightings and alleged sightings have been mentioned, and now we want to. I don't know. I went fucking Indian.
All right. Well,
I drank too much.
Over the years, numerous sightings and alleged sightings have been mentioned, and now we want to try and bring
gonna
them.
get
We're
fucking
changing it. We're not
canceled
going. We're not
so
going Spanish accent because my brain's too drinky.
We're gonna try to
Dude,
break it
over
down
the years,
to help you see
numerous
what the most
sightings and
common
alleged
ideas and
sightings have been
theories
mentioned.
are about this creature, and what makes it
feel like
such
I'm
a
having a
popular
stroke.
story to follow, with many favorites, including go to the start menu of your Windows computer, and then
Hello, my name is Pablo, and I'm here to help you with your desktop computer today. Speaking of computers, I'm going to read the story. The July 2004 sighting. In this sighting, a rancher found a hairless creature
stop it.
with
Stop
the
it.
attributes
Read
of a
it.
dog
Just read it
near
normal.
the ranch and shot it dead. The actual sentence is shot it dead. That worked way too well.
Shot it dead.
And shot it dead. The animal was called for some time the Amendorf beast and was later found out to be a coyote with sarcoptic mange. What the fuck? Oh, mange. Or demodetic mange, thanks to University of California DNA assessments. However, 2 more bodies were found in October of the same year as biologists from Texas came out, to have a look closer. They found that these were also coyotes suffering from major mange issues. I almost read mangy, by the way, the first time I read that word. I almost said from major mangy issues.
I thought, okay, and as I was reading along with you, mange or democratic mange, thanks to the University of California.
Did you say?
Democratic?
I was like, what?
I said democratic, yes.
Yeah. It's demodectic? I don't even know what the fuck that word means. Anyway.
Fireworks.
Anyway. Remori, would you like to go with the farmer?
Farmer by the name of Reggie Lago found a similar.
Oh God.
Great, we're doing all accents, and he's pulling out the deepest Southern Australian I've ever heard in my life.
Found a similar creature via trap at the same time and sent it across to the Texas parks for identification. However, he claimed that it was thrown out in Thursday's trash or rubbish.
What?
After he had sent the creature away to be looked at the experts. Described as a mix between a dog, a rat, and a kangaroo.
It has to have kangaroo when he's doing this accent. Oh, man.
No, man, it had a little bit of an accent of a roo.
Anyone want to do a Russian accent for this next one?
Wait, oh my God, it actually did have, I just read that, like, a mix. Wait, it did have kangaroo.
It's Soviet Russian.
I got damn it.
No, I can't do it. I can't do a Russian accent at all.
Oh fuck. Well, hold up. We'll read the Soviet-Russian story here, and then we will. That's where we'll conclude it for today, because that should do us there.
If you want the worst,
By April of 2006, a major reporting came from a new location. This time, Russia. Russia's in Central Russia report finding a beast that was killing animals and sucking out the blood.
Oh, well.
In one night, 32 turkeys were killed and drained of their blood internally in nearby areas. That's a lot of Thanksgiving meat, but in nearby areas, 30 sheep were killed and had their blood drained as well. It's believed by paranormal expert in Russia, Vadim Kurnabrov, I hope I said his name right, sorry if you're watching, that the Chupacabra resided in the Kharkov region of the country. One of the major weird points of this was that...
Escape from Kharkov.
Escape.
Oh my God.
Escape from Kharkov. One of the major weird points of this was that many of the killings were found with bodies placed by color and size, typically stacked up like a pyramid of corpses.
I didn't know you owned a machine gun. Because every time you said Russia, you're like, Russia.
Listen, it is in my nature that whenever something with a R sound comes into it, even when I'm saying someone's name like Rustic over there.
You are hardcore rolling those R's on Russia.
Yeah, that's true. So I was doing some of it on purpose, trying to be like, the Russians in Central Russia reported finding a beast that was killing animals and sucking out the blood in one night. Yeah, just doing it like
32 turkey.
32 turkey.
Because I was doing the Indian accent earlier, by the way, when you read Vadim Cernobrov, I literally just went, oh, Vadim Cernobrov. God damn it. It's just stuck in my head.
That's what
Vadim. Vadim.
But you know what? That's what makes Subaru a Subaru.
What?
I have found another thing to just completely throw everyone off.
We get sued by Subaru.
It should sponsor us. Give us money.
Subaru. They're like, hey, these dumbasses, when they're reading the Chupacabra story, they deserve money. They stayed on the conversation for like 10 minutes out of the hour. Like, damn.
Oh God!
I mean, this has actually been a really fun episode. Honestly, like, I have to give props to you guys.
We spent more time talking about random shit than we did talking about the actual story.
But we still got through the actual story.
Halfway.
Halfway. Yeah. But listen, if we did not break away and have some good laughs, then it would be just us sitting here reading a fucking thing.
True. And the people on Spotify that can't freaking hear or see what we're doing, I bet that is the most fucking confusing thing.
Yes. 100%.
Be confused.
But they listen to us on Spotify. That we have a lot of listeners on that one platform that I can't remember the name of.
iTunes.
Oh, for all those viewers on the hub.
On the hub. But like, no, like, there's a lot of listeners that we have that's all across, and we thank you all for listening. We will continue our story on the El Chupacabra next week. Be next Wednesday, and we got some exciting things. Our episodes come out every Wednesday. I told you this 2 weeks ago.
No, okay. Well, I thought you were saying we're recording next Wednesday. I was like, I did not hear this. I was not prepared.
Nani.
But yeah, we have listeners on we have listeners all over the place, like in Spotify, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, and a few others. So all those that are listening to us on the podcast, thank you all so much for listening to us. You also can find us, like, if you look in the descriptions of the podcast page, you will be able to find our Twitch channels as well, and you'll be able to find our YouTube as well if you want to check that out. But either way, if you go to the YouTube, it's literally just the same thing that you're listening to, just visualized. But other than that, good episode, guys. Thank you. It was much fun. But like I said, I mean, this is why, like, this is what I want us to get into more. You know, not necessarily going left field off track, but like making some good laughs, having fun. That's the whole purpose of this, is it not? But also learning something too.
Is there?
But either way, thank you all so much for listening, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for supporting us on our Twitch channels. Speaking of which, you need to go follow LynxParadox, Rusticii, FazeTheFoxBean, Nerocool, and RemoriDesu, and you can follow myself at MrMacoLive, where you can also help us out. Well, help me out right now, but I'm actually working on something to try to get the podcast its own sponsor as well. But for right now, you could go to SwiftLifestyles.com, check out everything they got, use promo code MrMaco for 15% off of anything that you are going to be purchasing at checkout. But with that being said, thank you all so much for listening. Until next time, remember to always hail yourselves.
Bye-bye.
You beautiful bastards.
Bye.
Now, when are you going to help me with my computer?
Hello, my name is Todd, and I'm here to help you with the desktop computer.
I'm under the water.
Is my gray the same gray as yours?
Hello,
I'm under the water.
You're a little darker.